What's up? This is Edwin Langett with a little bit of football for you. It's Edwin Langett with an detective with a little bit of football for you. So, football is cool. Like, what do you call it? It was made in Greece, right? But they got America's football. So now when they have countries, they got China, Japan, Russia, Germany, and Philippines. The Philippines produce buku, and then America is football, and then Greece is like popsicle. So and then if gambling was like in Russia or Germany or something like that, football is from America. So they call it America's football because we've been playing football for at least 30 years now, right? As long as I can remember. I'm 43 now. I'm gonna turn 44 this year. I was born 1981, September 2, 1981 with all the girls. So that's my real age. And we've been playing football. There's I think football was like passing the shiznits, right? That's what it was. So some people need to clarify upon like trials or anything like that. What football was is passing the P. I never really got to play, as my experience smoking shit with my friends, football. I never really played football like how they played it because what I saw was them doing a punt or them doing a pass. So they would play football, and then I remember football was like the P passing the P on the under. That's what football was. So football, right, Rick and uh, Mike and Abe, it's a passing the P, right? So it would be like in the kitchen or in the garage, and there would be a lot of people there, and then you would pass it secretly to the person that was next hitting it. I remember when I used to smoke shit, like everyone was before me, so I was last hitting the shit in the circle all the time. My whole life, I could never say when I went first or second. I was always last. Even though if I copped a sack or I faded on the sack, I don't go second or third. I go fourth because fourth is my hit. Like everyone has their own hit. Number one, number two, number three, number four got to go all the time because it's the smoke is for you. So they had that punt, and then I basically played football my whole life when I was young on Spice TV and stuff like that, uh, or Goose and Girls. Fucking Number 81. I used to have a like choice. Like I remember when I wanted to make it to the NFL, if I was gonna use Owens or Rice on the back, or fucking Lanyon. Cause what I wanted, the number and name I wanted to be on the 49er jerseys, number 2 wide receiver, Lanyon on the back. That's what I wanted to go with. But Lanyon 1981 is the ultimate, so that's what I do there. Like grass situations or physical attractions, like to girls. Like I was physically attracted to lots of girls, but I know they don't think I'm fine, do they? That's the question to ask. Or if you girls are like 43, the Blood Spider brides that are born same day as me, because all my wives are born the same day as me. There's only me and my wives that were born September 2, 1981, and stuff like that. But Michael and Anthony were born in 81 too, and then so Maureen is born in 80. I like to talk to the girl. I remember my dates were hella funny, dude, with girls. They were hella short, right? They would be like going to the car with them in just 4 minutes, dude, because that's all they had. So I've been trying to figure out girls my whole life, like how they stare, how they talk, or when they get attracted to guys. And my experience with the finest girls in the world, they only could chill for 4 minutes. Right? So, like, in 10 minutes, it's done talking to a girl. And then she would get a period or mental problems. They just can't take it. It's like they got a short time for abuse. But I know a girl would never ever tell you, like if she's messing with a guy or stuff like that. They would never admit it. But sometimes you can get caught slipping on the under, like with your wife, right? Like for instance, like how I look Luciano and Mac Dre and Tupac, right? And then Tom Cruise. I honestly like when I don't. It doesn't bother me. I look like Tom Cruise all the time and Mac Dre and Tupac. But when a girl looks different, right? You're the wife, right? And then they put a blonde hair and then they got white skin or Chinese skin or the Chinese. You spit to them. It's the same girl, but you're hollering at. You think it's someone else, so you think it's like Christine or Jennifer. So Christine is actually Jennifer that day, and you holler at her, right? And she's like, you don't know it's me, but you're hollering at me, dog. You're hollering at another girl. I caught you playing on me, dude. So that they would say that, dude. Man, I remember when I was like around 14 to 16, I tried to go to that mathematics game because I came from the league of players where it was cigarettes. I think I come from cigarettes, spitting game, and then weed, and then fucking crack addicts or tweakers come from that game too. And then it was all cigarettes. So I tried mathematics, like in football. Mathematics was kind of hard. You do a 10, so I ain't gonna do like 10 gifts or 10 Valentine's Day gifts, 10 kisses or 10 forgivings. That's what they always had me on. Ever since I did mathematics, like 2 forgivings, dude. I would have to do 2 forgivings, and man, or like with 5, right, or 5 or 3 in mathematics, they would always ask me to go in the car hella quick. So she would pick me up, like Genevieve. Right, I think it's only Genevieve then that did, because Genevieve's the only one that picked me up. Genevieve, I would go in the car, and then we would do the mathematics game. So I owe forgiveness, and I owe a favor. 2 favors, 5 favors, 3 favors. She would ask me to go in the car hella quick and then go out. So I'm like chilling. I really just played video games and watched and rent movies, so I had no problem doing it. But I wanted to kick it with her, and then she would pick me up. She would be going with Marcello. She would pick me up. I would go in the car just for 3 seconds or 3 or 4 seconds, then go out. That's what all the girls asked me that picked me up. Like they would just ask me. They would call me. I would be in my room, in Michael or in Garnett or in Toledo, and they would just ask me to hop in the car, and then get out. So that's what I did. That's how I knew girls too. And then and I didn't count it as a big favor, but that's what they used to always ask me. And then, like, I don't know, man. As God, like, fucking, like, people talk to me the way they do, and then it's just like if we were friends back then, before I turned to a little kid in 1981 when I was born. Hi to my mom, Veronica Langit. They always talk to me the way they talk to me, and then like they could say whatever they want to say and shit. And then even as the oldest in the family, or as God or as the devil, I could never ever tell someone what to do since 1981. No one ever listened to me. So I'm just chilling in the family parties or when I was a little kid. And then I'm the oldest. I'm supposed to stop them too because I'm the president of America. I'm the mayor. I'm the cop. I'm the sheriff. Like, when I was like 3 years old, nigga, the sheriff, right, passed the sheriff to me because I'm forgiving. So they passed Philippines, China, Japan, Russia, the king, the godfather, the man. They passed it to me because I'm forgiving. So I'm supposed to let everyone fucking go, dude. And then what happens is that the real people admitted what they did, and they do their jail time. They do their jail time and do that too. Man, I be spending jail time with bitches. If you want to talk about game, nigga, like fucking jail time with bitches, nigga. Actually, my life, if you see how it is on Spice TV, just by myself, this is a marriage to Cleopatra. If you go my whole day from waking up to when I sleep, if you break down the whole day by section of 4 of what Cleopatra's marriage that you know it's supposed to be, that's my life. So actually, when girls see me, and I'm single, I'm married to Cleopatra and Kate and stuff like that, and Faye. When girls see me, they don't holler at me because the real Cleopatra is fucking Kate's sister, nigga. Catherine Middleton, Cleopatra Middleton, and then it's, you know, Helen of Troy. Helen of Troy is actually Kate's sister too. Helen Middleton, and you know Maid Marian, the Maid Marian King Arthur. She's Kate's sister too. Kate's the oldest. I think it's Kate, then Maid Marian, then Cleopatra, and then Helen of Troy is Kate's sisters. So when girls see me, nigga, they see a Cleopatra husband. So that's why the girls never talk to me. I've been trying to talk to a lot of girls my whole life, but no one ever wanted to ruin that marriage with me and Cleopatra, so they didn't do that. And I figure now that I got my memory back of being married to Fade, so like I must be married. That's why I can't get a girlfriend. And in my life is what marriage is too, Fade. So that too. Man, what awards did they have for football? They had bonus, and then they had tilapia. Tilapia was tilapia, right? Tilapia. Oh, what about tilapia? And I was like, tilapia, nigga. I don't take no tilapia, nigga. From my uncles, dude. My uncles get mad if you do tilapia. And then my mom and my aunties all do tilapia. But my uncles, if you say tilapia, do tilapia and football jokes, dude, they get mad, nigga. And I'm there preventing fucking jokes. That's my fucking job in the Manimal family. I sit down in the living room. One thing is I'm God, one thing is I'm the oldest, and then one thing I'm in charge. And then if you get on the bad side, I'll send you to jail. They always know that. So you just stand on Hoodie's good side. And then, nigga, I just stand up preventing stuff from fucking happening, dude. And I just be too, right? Sometimes, nigga, they be sitting me down in the room and I'm the godfather, right? So it's like the room where you can fight and do anything, right? They sit me down in the Manimal family and they just fucking say whatever they want to say to each other, dude. That's what I remember my whole life, dog, going to parties, too. I had a job in the Manimal family as the godfather. I would be the oldest in the family because I'm the head of the family. Even when Grandpa was there, I'm the head of the family. So Grandpa can't say anything to me either. And then my whole life, I could never ever tell anyone what to do because one fight you would lose them. So that's why I never told anyone anything to do. Because in real life, once you say something to someone, it's messed up already, and you can't get it back. And then I don't want to do that, dude. Like lose someone like that. So that's why I don't say that to people and stuff like that. A lot of people are my adopted kids, like Marcello, Gary, Flo, Stank, Mike, Michael Yuma, Anthony Yuma. And then Ricky and Richie, Marwin, and fucking Mark and them. Some of them are my dads. I'm not my dads. Some of my friends are my dads too. Like fucking like some of them are my dads, dude. So I have adopted kids, and then they gave me adopted kids because I'm the godfather. Like, if the Mafia started out with nothing, started at zero, they were giving me stuff. So it's these gats, these swords, these clothes, these armors were all given to me when I was born. The Mafia started at zero. Nigga, I started at 0 when I was born in 1981. Nigga, I swear to God, nigga, I was like the first second I was born, I was king already, dog, in Godfather. And then you know how they say the youngest Don, nigga, you can't beat the cross on me, cause you got to put a cross on them to be Godfather, I think. And then they put the right when I was born, they put the cross on me, cause I was born immaculately. My mom's brought up in They put the cross on me, so I'm the youngest Godfather, nigga. And before I was like 3 seconds born, nigga, they already sent me to World War II, nigga. They said one word to me or two or three words to me, and just nigga, this is what you are in the world. And it started at 0, man. My whole life is just fucking passes of fucking kingdoms and mafia. They're fucking Coke, Pepsi, Sunkiss. I know everyone can't drink them just for certain characters in the world, or fucking Oreos or Chippehoys, or peanut butter or jelly, or fucking bacon or hamburger or steak. That's all passed to me. I went to school on food. I went to the 4 food groups, right? Man, dude, that was a part of my fucking life. 4 food groups, like how I was raised, dude. I'm like stuck between 5, 6, and 7. Is how I gotta live my life, dog. My uncles tell me to fucking live like that. Man, so in fishing, fishing is they have if you watch the new commercials, it's the vacation spots, right? Like Las Vegas and Disneyland and fucking Florida. It's like 40 years ago already, dude. If you're still dreaming to do that, that's 40 years ago. So they do all the new ones. Like La Quinta, it's already what 20 years, right? La Quinta was Suites was one, being Airbnb was one, 20 years. They show all these. Did you see that commercial of that casino that was on the island? That one was a new one. That one was a new one. And then they just be showing them on the TV, and then but stuff is obsolete. Like so, Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Eastman Video is at Spice TV. If you don't know what Spice TV is, the fucking show I star in. It's a porno channel with the girls. Since I'm the devil, and I'm the only one with the dick, so it's me and all the finest girls. Spice TV could rent movies. So if a girl ever comes to me and kick it with me, like Genevieve back in the day, or Davina. You know who stars in it? Davina, Marnie, Maritas, Jennifer, Jessica. And they were teenage Filipino girls. And then even Jenny Owani and Heather Felton, they were on the show. So when I went out with Heather Felton and I was going to her house, that was on TV, dude. So that was like, I went out with Heather probably for a year, so it was a year movie. And then when Lizelle was 5, so it's your kids, Lizelle Bryan, go out with her in 4th grade, that's a movie too. They like I mentioned, if you go here, so like Genevieve, I mean, like is in the movie, but people that started in it a lot was Davina and Rochelle and Eileen Ray and stuff like that. That people that kicked it. It's hard to see, but with the people that talk. But if you want to watch the Tagalog and Kapampangan movies, you know how half the family speaks Kapampangan and half the family speaks Tagalog. I'm not speaking Kapampangan and Tagalog in it. I'm speaking English, but everyone around me is speaking Kapampangan or Tagalog. So that's how they do the Kapampangan and Tagalog movies that I mean, the whole family speaks it. So, yeah, okay.